Hey guys, we are back with another Crucible video. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're going to jump in here and take a look at what we've got this weekend. Hopefully we're going to go 3-0 this weekend and jump into Masters 3 on our quest to get to Grand Masters. This recording is going to be part of a live, so it's going to be a little different than normal. If you guys aren't catching the live, you will notice that I'll be interacting with some people, but you probably won't see that. I don't know because I've never done a live. We'll find out. Okay, with that being said, D-Easy, if you see this video, good luck, my friend. Let's take a look where we are on ranking. Let's see. He is 222 TCP, so 50 or 60 mil punch up. Let's see. You've got a crazy defense to go against this weekend, Paul. What's your opponent's defense look like, BPG? Let's see what ours looks like. All right, same room, essentially in room 1. Orcus, Dormammu in room 2. Odin and Kahori and friends in room 3. Well, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. Oh, is he in the same alliance as Dacier? Sorry, it's Dacier. I always say it that way. Yeah, feel free, Paul. Absolutely. Anytime. You know, I have not been showing my defense a lot lately because I'm starting to get against more difficult opponents, and I don't really want everyone seeing my defense in case I go against them. But I'm going to show you. It's live. I'm going to show you my defense. I decided that I wasn't going to do this, but you guys are hanging out. Let's take a look. I have changed up my defense and went pretty heavy on D. Let's see. Room 1, Apocalypse, Black Knight, Phoenix Force. Room 2, Liberty, Ultimus. Yeah. I've got Liberty Ultimus that I'm up against as well. I think this is going to be the first time. Yeah, the flip of a coin room. Use Immortal X-Men and pray that Storm doesn't get stunned. All right. So this is my defense. I've kind of changed it up and went pretty heavy on D lately. I've got ACCURSED with Odin in room 1. And, of course, my ACCURSED is really big, so I'm hoping that people aren't really going to have any clue what to do to handle it. I don't know. I haven't seen enough about it, Mike. And they could be terrible on defense, but my thing is with this room, we're going to see they're so slow. My goodness, they are so slow. And as big as mine are, my hope is that they can survive a barrage, because here's the deal. If Helverine gets 5 or 6 vulnerables on him and he gets to do his ultimate, he is going to wipe out the entire other team. So it's kind of one of those things. If he's going to get an opportunity to go, we'll just have to wait and see. But if Helverine gets a chance to go with 5 or 6 vulnerables, I don't foresee anybody living. Of course, then, normal. Kahori room in 3. Professor X in 4. I changed up some stuff. I put Starjammers on defense for the first time, and it hurt my soul to do it. But here was my way of thinking. The Thunderbolts can beat the Night Stalkers, which is where I've been using Starjammers a lot, is to beat the Night Stalkers. However, having the Thunderbolts on defense Cabal just walks over them. So I put Starjammers on D to keep Cabal from being able to be used. And I moved my room 1 to room 6, which is basically going to eliminate the capability to use Cabal or Superior 6 on any of my defense, which is going to limit what people have access to be able to clear these rooms. Now, that's my way of thinking. Does it mean it's going to work that way? Who knows? We'll see. I'm very interested to see how that round goes for you, BPG. Looks like you should be able to handle it. Yeah, so I brought Thunderbolts back to offense. I'm going to be using them on the Night Stalkers. And then I'm going to be trying Liberty in room 1. I mean, I keep watching everybody else win with them, so I'm thinking if I can win in room 1 with Liberty, that's going to free up a lot of my stuff for the other rooms, so we'll see how it goes. All right. So let's jump in here. I'd say with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into room 1 and see if that's going to bite me in the behind. I've never tried Liberty into this room. But, man, I've seen a lot of other people win with Liberty in this room against this team, so maybe we can too. Maybe you guys hanging out is going to be my good luck. As time goes on, I'll make this better where I can figure out how to use music and, you know, all that fun stuff that I have no clue how to do. Okay. Well, I think I would prefer to go after Phoenix and rewind her. Okay. Let's see. It would be awesome if I could get to her. Let's go ahead and go after Skrull. He's gone. All right, there goes his. Now, can we get to Phoenix and kill her? I do not know, but I think we can. Perfect. Thank you for the good luck, chat. Thank you for the good luck. I was very concerned about that because I've seen people win and I've seen people lose with it. So that is awesome. We will definitely take that. I am certainly excited about getting that win. That's going to help a lot. All right. Let me check something real quick. Very good. All right. Once again, guys, if you weren't in here at the beginning, thank everyone for joining me. I really appreciate you guys being here for my first live stream. Very excited about it. I cannot believe that I've made 100 videos now, which is kind of insane. Just having a blast and rolling out. Okay, what do you think? Okay. I have a bunch of stuff in here, but here are my thoughts. I am thinking Mephisto, Songbird, Shadow King, Old Man Logan, and so here's my way of thinking here. I've got two different schools of thought. One school of thought is Old Man Logan is going to stop Odin from getting charges, which is great, and that's what we want. However, he is not going to eliminate the charges on Black Knight. So a part of me wants to bring in Shuri to try to strip his charges. But part of me wants to bring in Apocalypse. I think I'm going to go with Apocalypse. All right. All right, guys. Let's hit the fight button and see what happens. I've got plenty to clean up. I really felt, yeah, I'm with you, Ben. I was really thinking Apocalypse too, because, man, it just seems like half the time Shuri doesn't pull those charges off anyway. All right, so I'm thinking we go ahead and use the basic so we can hurry up and get rid of him as soon as possible. Now we are going to basic over here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use her ultimate and wreck everyone because she is a boss. All right, there goes Odin. Okay, now our hope is that Old Man Logan, this should give us ability block on Kahori. It did, and that's all she wrote. Let's go ahead and get ability block on him. He's gone, and there goes Emma. Maybe there does not go Emma. There goes Emma. All right, very good. Yeah, I'm with you, Ben. I think APOC was definitely the right choice there for sure. All right. Diablo, what's going on? Guys, say hi to Diablo. You guys have heard me talk a lot about him. Diablo is my alliance leader. He is an awesome dude. You guys will get the opportunity to know him a little bit better as we do more lives. But awesome guy. Awesome guy. Thanks for joining us, Diablo. That's cool. Okay. So we are going to jump in here with Thunderbolts. Oh, we were, but I used Songbird. So instead, we're going to jump in here with, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of the Illuminati. All right. Let's hit the fight button and see how this goes. Hey, Flint, welcome. I appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much. All right. Let's go ahead. We do not want to put slow out there because he will flip it immediately. So let's go ahead and let's make sure this doesn't do anything with slow. Safeguard. All right, let's put safeguard up. We certainly do not want to drop a tank and put slow on Blade and have him flip it on everybody. Okay, now we are going to stun Blade. Okay, Blade's gone. That's perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a stun on Oath. Okay, attack primary target for 500% damage. Let's go ahead and go over here. Well, we lived through that pretty good. she hits like a truck. That was very concerning. Okay, we got taunt over here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and drop the tank. Get some slow on Oath, and hopefully we can go ahead and get rid of her. All right, let's get a stun on her. She's gone. This isn't going to be the most efficient thing in the planet, but it should be a victory nonetheless. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and throw it on auto and let these guys take 325 turns. Anybody coming in later, guys, I appreciate you being here. I thank you for joining us. Let me know, have you guys... Yes, Christian, it absolutely does. Illuminati will work on a full Night Stalkers team. All right. Let's go ahead and use Diablo's absolute favorite team on the planet, which is Cabal. We'll use Cabal, Kang, Ares. You know, funny story, guys. Whenever I joined Diablo's alliance, I had never even heard of Cabal. I did not even know who they were. And, man, he loves Cabal so much. Every single war, every single Crucible, he's like, man, you're not using Cabal. So I started using Cabal and building them up because he was giving me so much crap about never using them. And now they're one of my favorite teams. I mean, they're at freaking Gear 20. They're awesome. All right. Oh, I'd say let's go after Taskmaster. Might as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a rewind on everyone. They all have vulnerables, so we should be able to rewind everyone. And there goes Kang's ultimate. All right. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use Vigilante here because, of course, Hitmonkey will eliminate any of the revives. So let's jump in here with that. Yeah, they are. Was it Black Cat or Green Goblin? I cannot remember which one, which obviously I built them up and went back and got Green Goblin and Black Cat, but I do not remember which one of them they were required for. Okay, looks like we finally get an opportunity. It was Old Man Logan that they were needed for? Okay. I could not remember. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and go in here with this special. Let's beat down a bunch of people here. And then let's go after Nimrod. And then Punisher should pretty much take out everyone now. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, we are down to one room. All right. Well, For any of you guys that did not know, of course, last weekend I struggled with Crucible severely because our internet was terrible. But I did end up getting fiber. We had fiber installed by a company called Circle Fiber on Monday. I got a new wireless router, and now my upload and download speeds are like 1 gig, so we should never have any more issues with videos. All right, so we got one room left. And let's see, I'd say, why not? Let's go ahead and go in here with them. I would say this will probably be fine. I don't think I've ever taken this team in here against Liberty, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Well, it does not look like this is going to be much of a problem. Oh, I do too, Christian. They are absolutely one of my favorite teams, for sure. Now, to be fair, currently Starjammers is by far my favorite team. Let's go here. Get the rewind on him. All right, and this should do it. All right, very good. Well, I am pretty happy with that. Yeah, they are. That's right. They are required. I totally forgot that. All right, so we finished with the 50,202. I'm pretty happy with that. Looks like we finished with 8364 in room 1. 8370 with Vigilante. 8368 in the Odin room. 8369 with Immortal. And 8370 with Cabal. And then finally 8361. You're always going to have a little bit of lost points whenever you're using Illuminati because they are not very efficient, but they get the job done. So 8361 with them. Will back out. I doubt he has he has attacked. All right. Let's see if he has finished attacking. Let's take a look. Okay. Looks like he did struggle with Accursed. I am glad to see that. Finally went in with his own Accursed. It ended up finishing off the last two. Could not get through with Mephisto, Old Man Logan, Quasar. Oh, yeah. Dude, totally forgot about Quasar. I forget about Quasar a lot. I need diamonds on Quasar so he's higher up on my roster so I don't forget that he's there. So I'm very happy with that. Okay. They did end up clearing it barely. All right, room 2. They were able... I had no clue that Cabal could beat Night Stalker Scientist Supreme. I'm going to have to change that around because I do not want people being able to use Cabal. I'm going to have to change that up. I'm going to have to think on it. All right. Immortal in room 3. They won the coin toss, and Storm did not get stunned. Okay, they could not clear our room 4 with Professor X. They tried with Vigilante, then they went in with Accursed and APOC and canceled. And then went in with Superior 6 and, of course, could not clear it. So, perfect. All right, let's see. Room 5, Starjammers. That's fine. If that room pulls their Starjammers to where they cannot use them anywhere else, I'm perfectly fine with that. All right, and then they could not clear room 6 either. All right. So I am very, very satisfied with how this defense held up. Hopefully my next opponent doesn't watch my videos and won't see my defense. But if they do, that's fine. I'll probably change up the Night Stalker room, swap out Scientist Supreme with someone else that will eliminate Cabal having the capability to win there. But I'll brainstorm that a little bit and make a decision on that later. I'm not really sure what I want to do there. But hey, looks like we got a victory here. That's awesome. So round 1 in the books. D easy. If you see this, good round, brother. Good luck next round. All right. So I'm happy with that. With Crucible, we're currently sitting at 1988 on the points. So we really need 3-0, I think, to stay above 2,000 to move into Masters 3. So hopefully we will do that. And then at some point in time, move into Grandmasters, which will be awesome. Thank you, Niall. I appreciate you, buddy. All right. So Crucible's done.